You know what? Just keep going out and exploring stuff. Okay, plus 15% culture from old Earth relics, or plus 15% production. Huh. I think we have quite a bit of production so far. Or we could just keep stacking the culture thing. You know what? 15% culture. We didn't gain much, like 5 culture. That's not bad, it's fine. I mean, our production is fine. We don't need too much production anymore. You should probably go towards that thing. There we are. Alright, so you want to choose an operation. There we go, steel science. Is it possible to assign you to a city? One of my cities? Yeah, we can. There we are. So now he will go to Magan and he will hopefully reduce the the covert power there. Someone has been stealing shit from me, so we might as well keep an eye on that city, right? All of a sudden, this city has very low production. An upgrade is available. Oh, it's the missile rover, of course. 30% when attacking cities, 20% against land units. I should probably go for the land units because most of our targets are going to be land units. We might as well just clear them out and then focus on the city. So let's grab this one. It's kind of a no-brainer, actually. But still, the siege units are actually weaker than the Hellions at this point. Hellions. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to wait until we have a bunch of upgraded units, because then we can start just moving as an army. And right now we're actually pretty busy building upgrades, so I'm actually fine with the current way things are going. Another quest. Text will be added in the future update. This is a very lovely little placeholder going on here. But at least we know what we get, right? From Bionics Lab we get either 10% food or plus 1% flat production. Yeah. I'm actually gonna get this one. There we go, 4 extra health. I mean, we're doing pretty well as is. And we're going full tilt with the gimmick, and our energy is under control, so we might as well just get a bunch of extra food. So far, the nanopatcher has proven itself to be... I'm guessing it's going to be pretty good once we build it in a bunch of cities, yeah. I'm actually going to get the nanopatcher here as well. I mean, 25% food and 25% energy is nothing to scoff at. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Alright, it's time to finish that up. Oops. Oh crap. Oh, I almost attacked the aliens. This would I should probably remind myself never to move into the fog of war, especially in this game. You will find yourself suddenly attacking one of these guys, and that would be very, very sad. Especially with your scouts. Look at that, we have a massive amount of energy there. Any chance you guys would stop huddling around me? There's gonna be a deorbit soon. Kavithans made progress towards Transcendence victory. She researched one of the technologies required for the Transcendence victory, didn't she? Huh. Well, I should be able to do this soon, though. Oh, come on, you guys, get out of my way. No new stations have appeared. Now we got some culture going on. Alright. +1 global health for every 7 population in each city. That is actually not bad. That actually synergizes very well with us, because we have tons of population as it is. Yeah, let's grab it. And also we gain 1 free virtue and 1 new covert agent. Interesting. There we go, so we can choose another. Probably one of these. Oh, look at that. Look at that health. Holy crap. So I guess at this point we just go for anything that will add more population and anything that will add more food, right? Yeah, like this one here, the more bionic slab everywhere, I suppose. The agent arrived in Magan. +4 titanium. Yes, please. Finally, that quest from the basalt thing has triggered. And now we have extra titanium. And we're going to gain more from here, I believe. Right? Do we gain this? Maybe it's the Xeno Nursery that will get... Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I'm afraid you're gonna have to suffer. I mean, she's been building a bunch of cities everywhere. Holy crap, this city already has 21.1 defense. I guess they immediately built a defense building there, so that's what's happening. Yeah, I don't think we will have any chance in hell of actually conquering these cities. Despite the fact that we have Helians here, but we don't have too many of them. And, I mean, I would rather just upgrade the units that I already have right now. It just makes more sense to me, you know. Let's grab a paddock. I mean, we could try to build a bunch of Helians and just assault everyone, but I don't know, it just makes no sense towards the end game. Towards the end game, you actually want to have some floating units as well. You don't want to spend all of your energy upkeeping all these melee units everywhere. I mean, and they're not going to be very effective on this map anyway. Right now, we just have superior defense, I guess. What you really want, you want these armor and siege units to reach level 3 so they can float. Because when they can float, you can actually put them on these trenches. They can float over these trenches and they can attack right away. Very useful. We don't have any more movement, I guess. Oh, guess what? We don't have any expedition modules. Crap. So I guess we're gonna have to wait until we have that. Yeah, this guy's gonna stay here for a while. Until we have the expedition modules required to actually improve this thing. To search that alien skeleton. The quantum computer is still available. Not a huge fan though. So let's take a look at this specialist situation here. We have plenty of empty specialist locations here. I don't really want to work on this. It would be nice if I told him to not work the farm. There we are. Yeah, don't work the farms. The farms are useless. You have plenty of open specialist slots. Work on that instead. Okay, that's much better. Way better. I think I want the culture at this point. Yeah, let's grab the artist. Maybe a couple scientists wouldn't be too bad, I guess. You know what? I mean, the engineers would be good for later on when we want to build a bunch of wonders, I guess. Even though there's not much wonders left in the game. You know what? Let's grab this one and that. Yeah, more science is good. It's fine by me. Hey, look at this city. Finally, full specialists. Although we still need to decide what exactly we want to build. And I suppose there's a city out there that has a trade route. Nope, no one. No one has trade yard available. We could start building units as well. At this point, the artillery is not going to be very useful. Do we have anything that can float? Nope, we have nothing that can float. So our goal at this point in the game is to have something that can float or pass over these barriers. I mean, it might make sense to maybe build an artillery right away. Yeah, we might as well build one. Just keep it on standby. Another thing I could build is orbital units. Yeah, actually, why haven't I done that? I should probably be doing that as well. Kill 3 alien units. Huh. I guess I could do that, actually. Oh, it's gonna take a while to actually kill this thing. Maybe I should move the Helion. Yeah, so we can kill this alien with the Helion. And if we kill 3 of these guys, that will complete the quest, I believe. Would have been nice if there was more of these. I mean, we do have some nests here. Hopefully someone will spawn soon. Yeah, there's just not a lot of aliens here. I expected a lot more than this. And I don't exactly have an ultrasonic fence here. Yeah. Anyway, let's finish this quest, shall we? Hey, look at that. Purple beams. Who would have thought? Yeah, Church of Dawn's Light, of course. Text will be added from the future. I mean, we've seen the quest from the building itself. So yeah, 25% energy from nanopasture. That is a huge amount. There we go, 45 energy. I am glad I researched that thing. What do you want? No. So yeah, at this point, we're going to try and build these. Oh, we need a launch complex, really? Come on. So yeah, we need the launch complex. And this one will allow us to train armor and artillery. You know what? Let's go with the launch complex. The more cities we have with the launch complex, it means the more cities we can use to build orbital units, and we have plenty of oil. I should have used this a long time ago. Alright. Good. We have the Nano Hive. A hybrid unit capable of destroying a deployable group of robotic micro-combat drones that automatically damage enemies adjacent. Slow but powerful support unit. And it's also invisible. Of course, it will be invisible until it attacks, and it only has 2 movement points, which is not very helpful on this kind of map because there's a lot of trenches everywhere. So, you know what? Oh, we do have this thing. Enemy units in your territory take 5 damage per turn. That is actually amazing. I wonder if we can build this. You know what? I'm gonna try and build this soon. Hopefully in Magan. We will shuffle some specialists into production, and that will hopefully boost our situation. And now we will just wait for some enemies to spawn here. Yeah, there we go. So we can complete this quest over here. I'm gonna keep you here for now until we have yeah, so the policy I'm gonna want is the Pathfinders, and then we can search this thing after that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's gonna take about 11 turns. Actually, I just realized, looking at the map, our territory is not bad. But so far, I think, yeah, the Kavithans have the most territory out of their cities. They have the most bang for their buck. And the reason for that is because they have so much place to actually expand and build more cities. Whereas we are kind of hamstringed in this area here, surrounded by these mountains. And I know I keep complaining about it, but man, yeah, it's pretty annoying. Okay, so this city is... This is Bongani, right? Yeah. Alright, it needs more food. That is for sure. It's either nanopasture or bionics lab. Or... Well, the farm lab gives more health, but we don't need health. You know what? Let's go for the nanopasture. It's fine. Oops. Alright, so this worker has nothing to do. We might as well build some more farms here. Trade slot available, trade slot available. Alright, so we had a trade unit right here. Change city of origin. Oh, we have 3 of them actually. Interesting. I'm gonna take this one to the most recent city, which is Zirsi. Well, on one hand, I actually want the city to grow faster. On the other hand, yeah, we can build a clinic. Why not? Later on, we can actually purchase things here, so it's fine. Yeah, see, the capital is actually... In fact, the capital used to be a little bit higher than this. Maybe it's because of all these cancelled agreements? Yeah, that's probably it. And hey, look, we're actually catching up with the Kavithans. It's at turn 311. Now, at this point if you're playing Civ 5, at this point in the game, usually it's when, you know, you're starting to approach the late game. You're like in the maybe industrial age or something, but yeah, we're not doing as well as I hoped. Maybe it's because I'm not very accustomed to the game itself, to this mod in particular. But yeah, I mean, that's just the way things are. And there's our first siege unit. Yeah, this is a very late point in time to actually be building siege units. Another one of these. More energy and more science. Good. Alrighty, let's see. Any stations nearby? No stations. We have the plains here, so yeah, this will be extra food for us. What do you want? Sure. Yeah, whatever. Okay, I think this is a great time to build some of these wonders. Especially this one. Enemy territory, enemy units take 5 damage in your territory. I'm actually pretty happy with this one. Even though we should probably be building some orbital units or something. Okay, so this city does not have a launch complex. There we go. We have to build this one first. You know what? I'm going to invest in the nanothermite. Let's do it. Let me see. Is there any other unworthy tile we could be ignoring? I don't see that. So once the city grows, I guess we can assign more engineers. Yeah. Yep, we're producing pretty darn good amount of energy. Perform established network covert operation in Hajar. Or Hajar. I'm not sure if it's Hajar or Hajar. Hajar. Which is like... okay, so this is the city we're looking for. And I think we have a covert ops. Yeah, there we go. This guy is free. We're gonna send him there. And then look at that. One of these. This quest is gonna be complete soon. We can steal some science. I'm not sure if we will steal like points in science or an actual technology. I think it's gonna be just a point in science. We're probably ahead in technology at this point. Or maybe they're ahead. I have no idea. Maybe we're even. Alright, you just built the launch complex, so I think it's a good time for one of these. What is this? +1 harmony points from signal packet? What does the signal packet mean? I don't know what the signal packet means, but you know, this kind of looks cool. I'm actually going to build one of these. The weather controllers are interesting. They will actually generate new resources over their lifetime. So I'm actually pretty happy with that. Sounds like an interesting mechanic, which could be abused eventually, but hey, it works. Yeah. So we're actually doing pretty well. We didn't have to go to war at all. I mean, the war was declared on us, and we just stayed our ground and defended. And we're doing pretty well. We're at the top of the economy here. What's going on here? Alright, so apparently we explored everything. No, we didn't. Keep exploring. Yeah, just clear that miasma, get rid of it. What do you want? Yeah, sure. At this point in the game, we're not going to find a lot of artifacts, so we might as well give it to them. But the most annoying thing by far is the fact that we can't seem to find any more meteorite craters that we haven't explored. We pretty much explored all of them. In fact, we have 3 of them in our territory, so for the other factions trying to complete this quest, they're not going to have an easy time doing it. We're going to have a much easier time complete that quest. In theory, if we can actually find the last one. I'm pretty sure I explored all these. So yeah, what they need to add, I mean, hopefully they don't make these kinds of mistakes in Civ 6. Like, if they have these quest lines in Civ 6, you know, please make sure that you tell us exactly where the objective is. You know, at least give us a sign. I mean, in Endless Legend, for example, you've seen Endless Legend. It pretty much tells you, it gives you like an indicator that, hey, it's going to be located, the quest is going to be located in so-and-so province. Or it will actually give you like a light will be shining or something, a ray of dust, you know, something like that. But we don't have it here. Anyway. Alright, we gain another nanopasture, which is cool. So having all this health, there will be 13% production in all cities, minus 16% intrigue, which is not bad, and 3% science. So having all that health is actually not bad. Level 7 harmony, good. We have more culture now. And we get to upgrade the gunner. Yay. 25 HP heal after killing an enemy unit, or 30% when attacking 45. There's not going to be a lot of fortified units. I don't know. I mean, on the offensive, this one's pretty good, but I actually prefer this one. If we can make sure that we actually kill units with these guys, they can actually heal constantly. They're going to be almost immortal. Almost immortals. I'm actually kind of happy with this one. Let's go with this. What's up with the cruiser? Oh, yeah, right, whatever. When not next to any friendly unit. Again, it's a Navy unit, so it's not going to make much of a difference. I don't think you can build Navy units in lakes. Let's take a look. Can we try, actually? I don't think we can. Yeah, we can't. As long as it's a lake, then, yeah, you can't build stuff in it. Anyway, what can we build here anyway? Let's see. Repair facility. Well, Constantinium. Alright, Xenofuel plant. That's not bad, actually. +4 energy, finally. Something that will give us a flat amount of energy. I just want to make sure there's nothing else to be worth building nearby. Yeah, this one is definitely the best. Xenoplant. You see, the more energy we have, it means the more troops we can build soon. And once we have a critical amount of diplomatic capital, we're just going to buy a bunch of things in all cities. Yeah? Yeah, look at our cities. They will actually change appearance based on what kind of affinity you have. I actually like this mechanic. Sure. Perform extract operative covert operation in art. Okay. We should definitely do that. Give me a sec. Let me just... Okay, so we have these two guys. Extract operative. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Establish network. So this will actually complete the other quest. We have multiple spy quests going on. It's a bit too late in the game for these guys, but... I mean, better late than never, I suppose. Alright, so what am I gonna build? What are we gonna build here? Oh yeah, definitely this one. There we go. 8 turns, more culture. Perfect. Is there any station nearby? No station. Okay. So once this weather controller is done, we're gonna place it over Xerxes. It will spawn a resource here randomly over one of these tiles because they're unimproved, and it will provide extra food, so which is great. It works perfectly for this one. Anyway, 1 global health for each type of basic resource. Let's do that. So we have 27 health. Holy crap! 20% production. All cities minus 30%, 34% intrigue, 12% science. Wow. Wow, that's a bunch of bonuses. I don't think this was present in vanilla, so... Or maybe it was, I don't know, I don't remember exactly. But it's pretty significant. I'm actually pretty impressed with this. So all of a sudden, having excess happiness, or health in this case, is actually pretty good. And now we have enough expeditions for this thing. So let's do it. And one more thing, this scout here. Now, you will also have 5 expedition modules, so I think we should stop exploring and maybe search for these spots where we can build stuff. Yeah, where we can search for, you know, do some archaeological digs, you might say. Alright, so about these virtues. We could keep going down the prosperity and industry respectively, depending on what we... I mean, I don't know. It's kind of... The further down we go, the more we specialize, which I'm not really too keen on. +2 energy from every population, from any population acting as a specialist. This is actually pretty amazing. Hands never idle. We have lots of specialists as is, so this looks like it seems to be pretty synergistic with what we're trying to achieve. But all the others are very, very specialized, you know, terrain improvements, like +1 food from every terrascape, 1 science from every dome. I'm not going to be building all these things. Biowells, and I guess the nature's bounty makes sense, but all the other stuff is just way too specialized. I'm not going to be building these. This one requires manufactories. Again, I'm not going to be doing that. Each tile generates plus 0.5 production. Not bad. Plus 10% production in every city. That's like a flat percentage, which is fine. And an orbital bonus. So it's like a mixed bag, I guess. And we have a synergy bonus up there. And this one is like a sort of a final synergy bonus for all these things. Yeah, I don't know. It's a very mixed bag. I don't think it's going to be too beneficial. But you know, it's all we have left. Otherwise, we might just choose either knowledge or might. Might be a good idea. Actually, this one is just not that great either. It doesn't really provide a flat sort of power bonus or anything like that. Oh, there we go. Channeled Wrath, plus 10% strength and range strength for all units. So if we actually manage to go down here, we will gain like an ultimate sort of military bonus. But right now, it's not as aggressive as I would hope it would be. So, I mean, if we want to go for a third path, it's probably going to be knowledge. Yeah, more science seems like the ideal thing to go for. Yeah. I probably should have gone for this one early in the game. But early in the game, we actually need a lot of energy, which is why I chose industry instead. We were running low on energy, pretty much. Striker. What's a striker? Oh, this guy. Okay. Yeah, by the way, we have a striker. So as soon as we go up to supremacy level 7, we can upgrade these guys, and yeah, then we might go to war. I know I keep postponing it. It's just that there's so much we can build in our cities that, you know, what's the point in going to war? Destroying all our trade routes, you know? Sure, go with the xenofuel. Alright, finally. Okay, so this guy, yeah, 50% food for covered cities. Good, so we're gonna generate a lot of food on Circe. Generates 0 to 1 basic new year source on unimproved tiles across a slight lifespan. Interesting. So 0 to 1, what does that mean? So there, it might or it might not for the next 30 turns. I don't know. Hopefully, you know, better soon than later. Sooner, better than later. Yeah, and we should probably start buying some buildings. We have lots of diplomatic capital. There we go, more covert agents. Nope. Recruit up to 3 random military units which will be placed near your capital. Do I want to grab this one? We could just keep stealing science. 76% chance of success. 62% chance of survival. Not bad. Yeah, let's go with the science. We could try and defend some of our cities, yeah? There we go. It's gonna take 5 turns to arrive. It's fine. Oh, right. Let's buy some things. It kind of makes sense to make the city more defensive, so the ultrasonic fence sounds kind of smart. Yeah, let's do it. Expand our borders, gain more defense. It's fine. What else can we buy? Alien Preserve. We're already building one right now, so... +1 science from international city or station trade routes. I don't know. And just +2 culture. Let's go with that.